Handling samples and trials. In the bustling heart of a manufacturing hub, a valves manufacturing and export business prepared to introduce its latest line of products to a prospective client. The day was significant. It marked the beginning of what they hoped would be a fruitful partnership. The team understood that first impressions were crucial, especially in an industry where precision and reliability were paramount. As the sales manager meticulously arranged the valve samples, he reminded his colleagues that each sample was not just a product, but a promise of quality and performance. Once the samples were presented, clear communication became essential. The technical engineer stepped forward to explain the specifications of each valve, detailing the materials used, pressure ratings, and unique features. This wasn't merely a sales pitch, it was a dialogue aimed at ensuring mutual understanding and alignment. The client's engineers listened intently, jotting down notes and asking insightful questions. The clarity of the explanations fostered trust, setting a solid foundation for future discussions. Understanding that customization was often the key to winning contracts, the team discussed lead times and options for tailoring the valves to meet specific needs. They emphasized their flexibility and responsiveness, showcasing their ability to adapt designs and production schedules to accommodate the client's requirements. This adaptability was a significant selling point. It demonstrated that the company was not just a supplier, but a partner willing to collaborate closely. With the specifications agreed upon, the next step was to establish a systematic approach to the sample testing schedule. The project manager laid out a timeline detailing when each sample would be tested and the criteria for evaluation. This schedule was not only about efficiency, it was also a way to manage expectations and ensure transparency throughout the trial process. The client appreciated the organized approach, knowing that it would facilitate a smoother evaluation. Behind the scenes, the logistics team worked diligently to coordinate the delivery of the samples. They navigated the complexities of shipping, ensuring that the samples would arrive on time and in pristine condition. This meticulous attention to detail exemplified the company's commitment to quality, even in the logistics phase. As the samples were dispatched, the team felt a sense of accomplishment, knowing that they had put in the groundwork for a successful trial. Following the dispatch, the sales manager made it a point to follow up with the client. This gesture was more than just a courtesy. It demonstrated a commitment to nurturing the relationship. He checked in to confirm that the samples had arrived and were in good condition, inviting any immediate feedback. This proactive approach reinforced the idea that the company was genuinely invested in the client's experience. As the trials progressed, feedback and performance reports began to trickle in. The team reviewed the data carefully, recognizing the importance of continuous improvement. Positive comments were celebrated, while constructive criticism was taken seriously. Each piece of feedback was a valuable insight, guiding future developments and enhancements. However, not all feedback was favorable. When the client requested redesigns for certain samples, the team faced a pivotal moment. Instead of viewing this as a setback, they embraced the challenge, engaging in a professional dialogue to understand the client's concerns fully. This willingness to adapt and innovate turned potential rejection into an opportunity for collaboration, ultimately strengthening their partnership. As the trials moved forward, plans for bulk trials or field deployments were discussed. This stage required close collaboration with the client, ensuring that the valves would perform optimally in real-world conditions. The team organized joint sessions to strategize and prepare for these deployments, emphasizing that success depended on their combined efforts. Finally, after months of trials, feedback, and adjustments, the moment of transition arrived. The client was ready to finalize their order, a culmination of countless discussions, tests, and improvements. The sense of mutual satisfaction was palpable. Both parties recognized that the journey had been as important as the destination. With a firm handshake and smiles all around, the partnership was solidified, marking the beginning of a new chapter in their business relationship. The valves manufacturing and export business had not only delivered products, but had also built trust, understanding, and a commitment to excellence.